Surprise, motherfucker!
Hi everyone, Rigby Artho here, and we have C717G.
That's me.
This video is just going to be so you can get to know me a little bit, because I am hard to get to know, so I'm going to make it a little bit easier for you. It still will be hard to get to know me because you can't really know anyone just from, some words. So, yeah. Would you like to tell them anything first? You can get me started because I find it hard to talk about myself.
I'm not too sure.
See, you don't know me neither. We're engaged in having a baby. That's how hard it is to get to know me. But anyway, I could go from, because in my last YouTube, I did a video so you could get to know me a little bit, and obviously that video is now non-existent. So I've got to do something again, but I'm not going to go into how much depth I did the last time because I think it's just kind of depressing. But I'll tell you a little bit about my childhood and sort of things about what I've gone through, so you can kind of understand why I am the way I am. And then I'll tell you after that. I'll tell you the good and the bad, basically. So, give me a topic to start talking about.
Your childhood.
Okay. Childhood, I was bullied a lot. I wasn't shown any respect by family members, or kids, or anyone, really. I was made to feel worthless, useless, stupid, and I did believe it because that was all that was around. I've been through every kind of trauma you can possibly think of, which was, being bullied, abuse by family members, sexual abuse by family members and others, physical abuse by family members and kids and others. It's not sounding too good, is it?
Nope.
But yeah. And also I've had really bad relationships where it got scary for me. I didn't know what to do. I felt like I couldn't get away from it sometimes, and it did sort of get violent as well. So not fun. Also been stolen from by one of my ex-boyfriends. I've been cheated on by most of my exes, which is not good, obviously. So you can tell that I probably am not going to have the best of trust issues. I don't have the best trust for people, but I still try, as you can tell, because I'm with someone. I'm just going to get up and check if it's still recording, because it seems to be, it seems to mess up on us a lot.
It's still recording.
It's still recording! But yeah, it used to be a lot harder for me to talk about this kind of stuff, and I only ever started even mentioning anything when I got to the age of 22. So for 22 years I didn't say fuck all about my childhood. I might have told really, really close friends as I got a bit older, because I didn't have many friends when I was in the younger years. I think it was because I'm very, very different to people, and I'm more myself than everyone else is, because everyone else seems to follow the sheep. Not everyone else, but a lot of people seem to follow the sheep, and they seem to act like not themselves. And I was one of the very rare few that acted like themselves, and nobody seemed to like it. But I've not stopped being myself, and I'm never gonna stop, no matter how hard it gets when people, you know, disagree or don't like me for who I am. They can kind of kiss my Swiss butt cheeks.
You go,
That's
girl.
what they can do.
Yes, my butt cheeks.
Yeah, kiss my Swiss butt cheeks. I say Swiss butt cheeks because I was originally born in Switzerland, and I was kidnapped by one of my parents and brought to the UK for them then to steal my other parents' passport so that they couldn't get back home. So yes, I'm actually Swiss, but I don't know my own language because I came here at 17 months old. What?
You have a very messed up family.
I do have a very messed up family. There is 1 or 2 or 3 people in my family that are not that bad. They still have issues, but they're not as bad as certain ones. I'm not going to say who they are, but yeah, I can say about 3 or 4 the most horrendous people I've come across, with being narcissistic, violent, I don't know how to say it, sexually bad in a sexual way, and everything else you can possibly think of. So
It's basically all round weird.
yeah, properly weird and very perverted.
Damn!
Which is not very nice, obviously. But I managed to get away from all that, and I ended up living by myself, which was great. I loved it. I had no one telling me shit. No one saying I'm this and that. No one telling me what to do. No one telling me what I should be like. No one doing weird shit to me. Or no one being aggressive. So I'm like, yes, I'm free.
Freedom!
Literally, it was the best time of my life when I actually got to live by myself. Well, after I recovered from nearly dying. When I nearly died, that happened because of self-destruction. First it started with being called fat all the time because I used to be a bit bigger. And I don't actually perceive that to be fat. I perceive it to just be chubby. But yeah, I was called fat a lot of times, and mainly by family members. I'm not going to name who. And it kind of got to me after a while of it happening every day, all day. So I ended up going on a diet, and then the diet kind of turned into self-destruction. And because things were going really, really bad at that same time, I ended up completely stopping eating, and I lost my worth. I felt worthless, and I didn't really care about living, which is not good. And I had people telling me I look ill, and I went to the doctors and they said I was going to die because my organs was failing. They were already in the process of failing because I was losing hair, my eyelashes, the skin was going yellow. I had yellow in my eyes, so yeah. And as soon as the doctors actually said, you're dying, you're going to die, your organs are failing, so you're very, very close to going 10 feet under, it kind of sent a signal to my brain to like get off my arse and actually eat. So I forced myself for ages, and then I ended up living on my own, and I got better mostly because of meditation, and I kept hearing a voice in my head, don't give up, and to just keep going. So I did, and now I'm this way. I'm happy. I'm pregnant, 28 weeks, and I'm engaged, to this young fellow. I say young fellow because obviously 3 years younger than me. He's a baby to me. No good. I normally don't go out with people younger than me at all. Normally they're older than me. So, yeah, it's an odd one. And I did have second thoughts at first. I'm like, it's too young for me. Even though it's only 3 years and I'm 25. So it's not exactly young, but still.
These looks.
I don't go for looks. But yeah, it kind of changed, everything changed. And there's also going to be another video about how it was for me when I lived on my own, while recovering as well. And it's to help everyone that feels alone to actually know what to do when they're alone, and to feel better about it, because I had the time of my life. So if I can have the time of my life alone after all that bullshit, then you definitely can. So
There's one thing I would like to say.
Let's speak a bit louder.
Don't ever fucking judge people, because that's just the worst thing you can ever do in your life. Because it can cause people to die, cause people for suicide. It can go the same way that Kim did. So why do stuff like that just to make yourself feel better and hurt someone else? You might as well just make them happy, which will cause you to be happy in the long run as well.
Yeah, that's the one. On a depressing note.
Hey,
I know, it's very true. It's just because obviously I've been there, I've been judged. That's the story of my life, being judged, and everyone, picking on me because I'm different. And if you think about it, I went from going through loads of shit at home to then having to go to school to have loads more shit. I mean, I used to get kicked in the shin for no reason every single IT lesson, or a dictionary thrown at my face, or bricks thrown at my neck, or punched in the face for no reason. So yeah, it kind of does take its toll on you, but I'm a lot stronger for it now, and I would not be me without all the shit that I've been through. Literally, I think I'm probably the most strongest person that I actually know, and I'm not trying to burst my bubble. I'm genuinely being serious, because yeah, I've been through everything, and I'm still rocking it. I'm still rocking it. I'm still rolling, and I'm still myself, and I will never ever be anyone else or act like anyone else, because it's just not within me to do that. I'm not one of them that likes following. I'm a leader. I'm someone that, wants to be myself, and you should all be yourself, because at the end of the day, if you actually are yourself, one day you will be respected for it, and you will be loved by the right people. The wrong people, they will find it will make them jealous, so they'll be jealous of you, and then they'll throw more hate at you because they can't be themselves.
Very true.
So I think on that note, I'm gonna leave this video where it is. And at least you know me a little bit better now, and my purpose in life, just want to say it, is helping people, and also making sure that they don't have the life that I had, because it was pretty hard to go through. So you've always got a supporter with me. You've always got someone that will be there for you, literally, in every way. And yeah, you're not going to be on your own like I was. So thank you for listening, and stay tuned, and toodaloo, motherfuckers.
Bye.